Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician, Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 30 of our Rebel Summer 61 campaign using the a.o.m mod. Now, last episode, we did have a few actions go on. We actually had the first and second battles of St. Paul in the Minnesota Territory, with the Federals either attempting to break out or support their fortification here at St. Paul, Fort Snelling, but both attempts failed. So now the Army of Southwest Missouri, which has been a driving factor for the last few episodes for me, is bottled up over here at Fort Ridgely. So I'm hoping this episode we can finally do something about this force here in the west and claim total control west of the Mississippi River. I'm really hoping we get that done this episode. And we also had the 15th Battle of Manassas Junction. And interestingly enough, with both of these battles or all three engagements, we have seen actually a big improvement in the AI commanders. So something I'm going to have to bring up once again is one of the larger complaints about this game is the AI commanders and their abilities. Thing is, every commander, and I'm going to officers real fast here, has a star level here, plus an experience level here. And AI, when it takes actions, is taking all of these things into account when these characters make decisions. So the better they get, let's say like Thomas Churchill here, he's a capable officer, though he has no skill right now because he's wounded. Let me see if I got somebody better to show off. Someone's still wounded. I think all these guys are actually wounded. Wow. Do I actually have wounded on or something? Yeah, I do. So take a look at Johnson here with all these stars here. He hasn't even command right now. So he's a capable officer plus these stars here. If he was actually in the field leading something, his stats would probably be a lot better with a higher experience level. And you'd see him performing much like the Union commanders are now. So the AI does take all of that into effect. So to get the best experience out of this game, you really do have to let the AI get some experience with its officers. You know, you just can't power through it like too fast. Like I could have ended this campaign a long time ago if I decided to power through it. But that's not the point of these campaigns. Alright. So I got a little off track right there by bringing that up, but I think it needed to be said. So you just got to give the officers time to get better at what they do. So everywhere else along the line has been quiet. They didn't make another assault at Cairo yet. Hopefully they hold off. I don't want to fight another battle at Cairo anytime soon. One of the things like Floyd's still showing his inexperience even with all of his battles. It's starting to worry me a little bit. But I think that covers everything for right now outside of the river fleet. And somebody brought it up that they weren't moving, so I didn't catch this last time. Both of these ships were disabled when they hit New Orleans, so they had actually both gone into port for repairs. That's why they weren't moving out to the ocean. They just stopped moving because they were in port for repair. So that was something I did not catch. And the new fleet is standing up. So we did have 6 frigates. I actually had them out in their own force before. We did lose 3 of them in a combat. But I do have 3 more being constructed. And these will construct a lot faster than these 2 ironclads are. These things are still only at 54%. And we're almost 2 years into the campaign. So as soon as these ships are ready to go, they are at Mobile right now. Oh, looks like the readiness is actually up full green now. Let's give them a new commander. No, Spanish garrison. Give me the fleet. Okay, there we go. They're orange readiness. Buchanan's in charge, and that needs a good officer for it. So as soon as they hit full readiness, we're going to start using them to help clear out the Gulf also. Hopefully get those other 3 frigates online sometime soon. Alright, I think that covers everything for right now, except for the Indian Army, which is closing in. Like I said, I got a little too attention to the officers that threw off my train of thought. So the only other big thing is the Indian Army is still moving down into Fort Ridgely. So our Mississippi's not going to move in anytime soon until this depot is built. So the Indian Army is going to take up that slack. Though their readiness is starting to drop. Even though they actually managed to get all the way up and around here while in the green readiness, it is starting to run down to the yellow. Hopefully they'll be down here in the next day or two, and we're going to see if they're actually going to fight us. This could be a really bad idea, or a really good idea. Either way, it's a fun idea. So we're going to see what the Indian Army can do. It's 12,000 men against almost 100,000 in the area. They may fight us, they may not. They may just run away or disintegrate. I'm hoping we finally disintegrate them and they don't try to run east. But if they disintegrate, they'll just like reform out here somewhere. But that's fine. It gets them out of the west. Alright. I've rambled on for long enough. It's probably one of my worst openings ever. So I'll come back in with the next incident. Alright. We're now at September 20. Actually about to go into September 29th here. And we do have some movement going on now. 2nd and 3rd Corps Army, Southwest Missouri, minus Army Headquarters, which is still back here at Ridgely, is moving against St. Paul, which could be an issue for us. As combined, they have about 44,000 men coming at us, double our numbers. And Lee is still not good. Out of provision, out of forage, low on ammunition. Morale showing stable right now, 54.6%, but could be lower once we're on the field. So it was lower at the last battle, and that's a lot of meat they're throwing at us. Indian Army is still closing in on them down here at Ridgely. So 2nd Corps, 3rd Corps Army Cumberland, which just fought us, has arrived. And the 1st Corps is still sitting there recovering. So 1st Corps might fight us, 3rd Corps shouldn't fight us. So it's a race to see which battle actually happens first. In other news, Fort Kearny is almost taken down. That is quickly coming to a conclusion. Thankfully, sending those extra batteries to the siege train from the Engineer Corps did help. I did have the Engineer Corps on its way to help them. They're not needed now, so I do have them on their way down to Warsaw here to get rid of this this kind of blank spot here and see if we can't get more control on Missouri and finally get it to fully flip over to us. I'm going to have them build a fortification there. I really don't have much else for them to do right now. They've done everything I need them to. So I'm just going to have them go there, build a fortification, see if we can't get Missouri's control back up in our favor. And not much else is going on. It's just which combat's going to happen first. They should both be on the same day. That's if they even fight us down here. For all I know, they could try and run further west, but it dead ends over here. I don't think you can get into the river here. Could speed this along, but looks like it might be the Indian Army engagement first if they fight. And 3rd Corps is withdrawing like I thought. 1st Corps is withdrawing also. Where are you boys going? Oh, why am I seeing unit route stuff up here? I think that's just a visual glitch. That should be seeing that over here. Okay, the Army Commander is running up to his other 2 corps, which is a good thing. I think this is one of the big failures of this army. I don't know who's in charge right now. His big failure is not being on the field with his corps when they are fighting. Now we have them encircled. Time to chase. Bismarck's blood and iron speech. They got one last attempt at a breakout here. Then this army should disintegrate. I'm not saying it will, but it should disintegrate. The supply depot did not build faster. Come on, boys. Thing is, we may not be able to hold them. They do have a lot of troops. And Fort Kearny just surrendered to us. Nice. There we go. 2nd and 3rd Corps, Army Southwest Missouri, bringing 41,467 infantry, 1,370 cavalry, and 104 guns. Under total command of Nelson. The Army commander is just a little bit too far out of range. He's the 2nd Corps commander. It says they're 7 hours away. It's 11 a.m. We might be able to beat down this one corps before they show up. Going up against Lee and his Army of the Mississippi with 20,499 men, 1,723 cavalry, 31 guns. Like I said, they got us 2-1. I wonder if we have the ammo and the morale to take care of this, or even the manpower. But we'll see. Welcome, my grunts, to the 3rd Battle of St. Paul, and hopefully the final battle. So, we are on the defensive. We are on the Coddington map once again. Morale of my forces is not very good. We are starting out with 31 morale to the Federals' 50. I'm surprised their morale is actually even that high. But it is what it is. So I do have my defenses set up with Clark's division on the left, with Sasha's Blacklegs, Yell County Rifles, and the Danish Life Guards. In the center is Canty's division, with the 11th Georgia Volunteers, Queen Vicky's Verb, and the 1st CS. And on the right is the CSMC division, with the 1st CSMC Brigade, Imperial Guards in the center, and the 2nd CSMC on the right. So you can see our morale is not very good. So we are defending at this crossroads here, the Little Calf Trail, and whatever the name of that road is not showing on the map. The cavalry, I'm going to send both brigades up to this ford over here to cover it, just in case the Federals decide to cross there. They have been very surprising in their movements the last few battles, and I would not put it past the AI to try actually using that to flank us. There is another ford just south of us here, but I don't see the AI using that one. They could, but I can easily shift to defend from an attack in that direction. So I can shift Clark's men back onto the rail line itself. So that's it for now. We just gotta hopefully weather the storm. Alright, it's now 12:30 in the afternoon. We do have our first sighting on Federal Cavalry just riding into Coddington right now. I have set out a screen of skirmishers just on the other side of the crossing at the ford and railroad bridge here to buy myself some time while my troops finish constructing breastworks back here. The big thing was to get Canty's division some experience points, because this is the least experienced division. They're the only ones without actually having any perks. I don't know how that happened, but it did happen. 11th Georgia just got this one unlocked. So, yeah, just trying to get the experience on the perks up for these brigades and some cover going. Everybody else was kind of good to go. So we just see the cavalry for now. I know there's infantry right behind. Yeah, you can hear them marching right here just outside of town. My cavalry's up here building blocking positions, but I don't think they're going to be necessary anymore. Haven't heard anybody out on this trail. And it appears the Federals have a nice big roadblock going on back here as they're trying to shove everybody down this one road. So you can hear other units on it. You can see dust trails on it, but they're kind of disperse as guys clear that road jam. So that should give us a small early advantage, especially if we have to take on what's left of the Kansas militia. That seems to be who's coming at us right now. You boys are in for a treat. Not getting any cover from being in that orchard, really. It says just gotta delay him just a little bit. Looks like they might have spotted us, or they're trying to reform before they cross, but you'll see that happen sometimes. I think they may have, yeah. Definitely have spotted us at this point. I'm going to be playing this battle out a lot slower than some of the other ones, because they just got too much on the field. Here they come. Come on, boys, ride forward like the fools you are. They should really just be stopping there and keeping us sided, but this AI, and they're probably way too far away from either a division commander or corps commander.
Save your water. Save your water.
That's always what happens to the lead elements. They're just too far away from their command sections. And the same happens, with my troops. I'm always just a little too far away for the orders to arrive in a timely fashion. But, that's historical also. There you go. Let them out of that low ground. Yeah. Possibly should have pulled them back a bit more. Just let them out of that low ground. Here's the infantry coming up. Don't see them surprisingly, but you can hear them right here. We spotted the cavalry sooner than we did the infantry. A little odd. Stopping to fight us, really. There we go. Now we got them sided. We've got 2 brigades. Oh, they got Mars Irish Brigade with them. And 7th Kansas Cavalry Regiment coming up also. I don't know if Mars don't charge that brigade. What corps are they a part of? 2nd Division, 3rd Corps. Oh, and the Iron Brigade East is with them too. Historical. Mara's still in charge of the Irish Brigade, and Delafield has the Iron Brigade. Okay. But that you confused me for a second. I almost thought I saw a Federal Brigade over there. Let these guys stay here a little longer, finish what they're doing, and probably bring them back. The AI just seen some breastworks will keep them from using that ford. Some extra firepower in there. The Irish Brigade's completely trying to avoid the skirmish line. First Kansas Militia Battery. You're gonna put those Irishmen down. I'd say this was a nice, handy little ambush. Way to kind of beat out here on the flick. Kind of reminds me of that one painting. Who else we got coming up now? 1st Brigade, 7th Brigade. Third Corps, Western Cavalry Brigade? Why was I seeing that? 4th Division. They're all mixed up, these troops. Those skirmishers broke. That's fine. Wasn't expecting the skirmishers to hold the line. It was never my intention. You guys are done building, so... You guys are both into the same spot. We don't need that constructed. They're really shoving across. That's it. Take out those batteries before they come up on us. We already knocked their morale down by 1 point. That's a good sign. Boys, no shame. You've done what I asked you to. Attachment's about to break. Yeah, Warren called him back. It just broke anyway. Yo, County, we need to get your morale up. You're in the center of the line. Ugh. Their morale's not too hot from all the casualties they took in the last fight. They're unhappy with their commander, but that always happens late game. They're never going to have commanders that the brigades like. It should be higher than where it is. Boys done over here.
Save your water.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be coming this way.
Save your water for when the shooting starts.
I could be wrong. They could shift tact. Now, we're going to keep these guys here a bit longer. Just in case. We've seen the Federals move oddly before, though. I got enough land here for them to maneuver where they shouldn't want to go for that ford. What the hell are you guys doing? The hell? Sometimes just sending a halt order will clear, if you get any glitches like that, just sending a halt order generally clears it up. It looks like we're going to have a lull here for a little bit, so I'll be back. Alright, it's now a little after 1500, and the Federals are massing up on this side of the river now, and slowly spreading their forces out. Still have a lot of troops on the other side of the river. Like I said, they do have us 2-to-1 in numbers, but it looks like this cavalry's just... Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was orders on the way to this cavalry and their commander's just out of range right now. So, they're just in a bad spot. Oh, is the infantry coming forward? Okay. Someone's in range to give orders, because these guys were holding position over here for a little while. I'll give me some skirmishers, get that battery. They're coming in right for Yale County. I did send some skirmishers off to my left, because it looked like they were going to be coming down the road. And I've ordered the cavalry back. They should be on their way, yep. And they're going to come swing out here over on the left, because they're my lowest morale right now. Marching forward in there. I'll send these skirmishers in on the flanks. I got far enough forward to get cover from their rail line. Smart move. Go back in here, snatch that battery up. Oh, hello. A lot more men across the river than I thought they did. Some of his Irishmen on the guns. He doesn't even have any. It says they have none. I don't know what's going on there. I have a feeling this battle's going to be a Rochambeau. Almost here. Good. There we go. There goes one brigade. That's what I want to see. Coming forward, boys. Got a nice little crossfire for you over here. Get online at your firepower. Germans are mounting. There we go, break another brigade. Blackleg's turn. Where are you boys going? Now they're following the road. Thankfully there's no Federals right there just yet. Kansas and West Virginia are coming this way. 11th Georgia. These guys are pushing in. I wanted to send them forward to help here, but they need to stay in place for right now. It looks like we're collapsing this flank down pretty good. There we go, hit him at range. Oh, you guys got fucking sharps, don't you? Iron Brigade, they were on the other side of the battlefield a while ago. Alright. There we go, break these two brigades. Everybody push in. Let's shut this flank down. Quickly turning in our favor now. Still a whole nother corps back there has not engaged us. Did not give them the opportunity to recover their morale. On that flank. Get the Irish Brigade. Side of that brigade. And Yell County just broken. A broken skirmish just fell back on them. That is BS. I push into those boys. They should start withdrawing here soon. Look at that flood of blue back here. Oof. Kind of glad we saw that attack off so easily. Yep, there they go. Don't let them get away with any guns. Now, that is a lot of blue back there. Get the units coming forward. Can't get through the units that are retreating. Shades of Shiloh, anybody? Those damn Sharps rifles. Cavalry's exhausted. They have an engineer brigade over here. I didn't build that. There's an engineer brigade there somewhere, and that was not in their deployment zone. Nope. How the hell did those get built? Because they were not built. All of a sudden, they're built. boys at the double. Taking casualties we do not need. We gave you orders to move up. I want to say they're withdrawn, but we got to get that withdrawal before nightfall. We're going to have day 2 of this. Why did this battery break? And I thought this was a glitch earlier with Joe on the unit, but it appears to be a glitch on the map. Those weird movement icons. And they are withdrawing. Come on, Imperials, move up. They've got moving at the double, but they're probably getting tired. And it's still showing as well rested. Goodbye. Western sharpshooters, get rid of those boys. Those friggin' sharps are theirs. Come on, Marines, you're getting left behind. Go to that damn fence and engage them. What happened to those advance orders I gave you? This was some sharpshooters. I just need them fully withdrawn. Casualties really jumped in our favor, but that's still a big hit for our force. See if we can't do some more damage to the 19th here. Of course, my cavalry's got to be exhausted when I damn need them. Gotta say, they did mass up for a proper attack. They just should have waited for both corps to be in position before launching. This is what happens when you don't have the army commander on the field and you got two corps doing their own thing. There you go. Give him some more parting shots. I forgot they got these muzzle loaders instead of the Frank Wessons. You boys pull back. You boys halt. You're stopping there anyway. Let's speed this along. There they go. Finally, there's the retreat. Very long withdrawal series there. There we go. Honestly, I think we got off lighter on casualties than we really should have, to be honest with you. I think we got very lucky there. Because our armor commander was not on the field, both corps were doing their own thing, which allowed us to take down one corps without having to fight both of them, which is really what won this battle for us. So we took down 6,000 of their 46,000 infantry, 450 to 1,500 cavalry. We had 75 of their 100 guns. Total loss of 7,000 of their 50,000 men. We lost 2,696 of our 20,491 infantry, 46 of our 1,721 cavalry, 2 of our 30 guns. Total loss of 2,748 of our 22,632 men. Alright, combat reports. 7th Virginia Cavalry took 27 infantry prisoners, did 51 artillery, captured another 99 for a total of 177. North Georgia Mounted Rifles did 177 infantry, 53 artillery, for a total of 230, division total of 407. CSMC Division, 1st CSMC did 458 to infantry, 5 to cavalry for a total of 468. 2nd CSMC did 306 to infantry, 26 to cavalry, 25 to artillery for a total of 357. Imperial Old Guards did 175 to infantry, but they were just out on that far right flank and never, as hard as I was pushing them, they never really caught up to the Federals for all the pushing I was doing with them. I think there's more casualties than they were put out. And CSMC Battery did 25 to infantry, 2 to cavalry for a total of 27. Division total 1,027. Canty's Division. Queen Vicky's Verb did 206 to infantry, 213 to cavalry, 37 to artillery for a total of 456. First CS did 522 to infantry, 93 to cavalry for a total of 615. 11th Georgia did 246 to infantry, 29 to cavalry, 45 to artillery for a total of 321. Crawford's Battery did 13 to infantry, 29 to cavalry for a total of 42. Division total of 1,434. Clark's Division. Yell County Rifles did 1,133 to infantry, 2 to artillery for a total of 1,135. Danish Lifeguards did 642 to infantry, 137 to artillery for a total of 779. Sasha's Blacklegs did 1,379 to infantry, 39 to artillery for a total of 1,418. Looks like they're getting the Grumpy Seal of approval for this battle. McGowan's Battery did 37 to infantry, 2 to cavalry, 3 artillery for a total of 42. Division total 3,374. Yeah, I felt like we skipped the division there. All right, the batteries. Westcott did 20 to infantry. Hodge did 13 to infantry, 5 to cavalry. Johnson's Battery, 17 infantry, 14 cavalry, 10 artillery for a total of 41. Young's Battery, 8 to infantry. Coltart's Battery, 32 to infantry, 2 to cavalry, total 37, division total 124. So again, I got to get these James rifles replaced with something better. I mean, they're good early game guns, but we're getting to a period where we got to kind of switch them out. Casualties. 7th Cavalry lost 8 killed, 9 wounded, 2 missing, total 19. Aggregate of 778, 2% casualties. North Georgia. 3 dead, 21 wounded, 3 missing, total 27. Aggregate of 897, 3% casualties, 2% for the division. CSMC Division, 1st CS, 25 killed, 110 wounded, 20 missing, total 155. Aggregate of 1,535, 9% casualties. 2nd CSMC, 5 dead, 34 wounded, 5 missing, total 44. Aggregate strength 2,006, 2% casualties. Imperial Old Guards, 7 dead, 78 wounded, 10 missing, total of 95. Aggregate of 2,212, 4% casualties. CSMC Battery A, 3 wounded, 1 missing, total of 4. Aggregate strength of 16. I'm going to have to reconstitute this battery. 20% casualty rate, 4% for the division. Canty's Division. Queen Vicky's Verb, 37 killed, 271 wounded, 51 missing, total 359. Aggregate of 2,316, 13% casualties. 1st CS Infantry, 34 killed, 227 wounded, 42 missing, total 303. Aggregate of 2,343, 11% casualties. 11th Georgia, 9 dead, 40 wounded, 9 missing, total 58. Aggregate of 2,449, 2% casualties. They came off a lot better than I thought they would. I thought they would have taken a bit more casualties than that. Crawford's Battery, 1 dead, 1 wounded, total of 2, 43, 4% casualties, 9% for the division. Clark's Division, Yell County Rifles, 101 killed, 515 wounded, 72 missing, total 688. Aggregate strength of 1,313, 34% casualties. Jeez. Danish Lifeguards, 110 killed, 388 wounded, 60 missing, total of 558. Aggregate of 1,666, 25% casualties. Sasha's Blacklegs, 51 dead, 321 wounded, 64 missing, total of 436. Aggregate 1,955, 18% casualties. McGowan's Battery, no casualties, 25% casualties for the division. Wilcox lost nobody. All right. I don't think we lost any of our commanders. Let's take a quick look through here. So the reason these pontoons were built is because of the movement glitches on the map with the weird facings. I did save, exit, and reload the game, and I think it's just an issue with the map at this point, because that did not clear it. No, we did not lose any officers. Okay. Let's see if we got any of theirs. I think it was second or third corps we did most of the fighting on that one. Yeah, it was third corps we were fighting. Wounded Lieutenant Colonel Tappan. Wounded Lieutenant Colonel Hall. Two from Second Corps, or Third Corps. So we only got 2 of their officers out of all that. Wounded Washburn of the 2nd Wisconsin Cavalry and Barnes of the 2nd Michigan Cavalry. And we got 4 of their officers. I thought we would have gotten, with that all that firing going on over here, I thought we would have gotten more of their officers. Then again, we probably should have lost some more of our own than we did, because we didn't lose anybody. And I'll get closed out of here, and I'll see you all at the newspaper screen. Victory at 3rd Battle of St. Paul. 2nd and 3rd Corps, Army Southwest Missouri, fleeing in panic. The Enemy's reported suffered total casualties of 7,078 men. There are 1,011 killed and 1,368 captured. Our casualties total 2,748 men, with 391 killed, 339 missing, and the rest are wounded. Captured 2,469 rifles and 23 guns from the field, and sent 1,228 soldiers off to our prison camps. Once again, they blamed the loss on a poor old colonel. Alright, let's see what happens here. I'm hoping for a disintegration. I'm kind of doubtful. But if they don't disintegrate, I'm going to have to leave it up to the Indian Army to finish the job. Because I need to start moving my corps into position for winter quarters. So we're about to move into October, and I want to start getting my forces in place. Because we are definitely ending the war in 63. Keep chasing and keep causing casualties. Good job. Okay, the battle did not go this late. This should be rolled off already. What's going on here? Oh, don't tell me they're going to retreat north. Do not retreat north. Oh. How the hell they just jumped from here to there? Jeez, they're retreating north. Alright, that's fine. Just got to get Pike's men in range of the new depot. Because these corps are not doing anything until this depot is built. That so pisses me off right now. That so pisses me off. They should have disintegrated. They got nowhere to go. They should not be hanging on like this. This is something about the game that does piss me off sometimes, because they got nowhere to go. They have more troops than supplies for the area. They should be treating men like nothing. I mean, they did have over 100,000 men in this force. It's down to 60,000, but still. This force should not exist anymore. They should have disintegrated and ran away, or surrendered en masse at this point. Totally throwing off my winter camp plans. Alright, anyway, it is October 1st, so I believe I'm going to end this episode here, because number one, I am pissed off right now, because this shouldn't be going on. I knew there was a possibility. I even said there was a possibility of them actually retreating, but they really shouldn't be able to. This force is done. So yeah, I'm going to end this episode here so we can open up the next episode with the October monthlies. So at least we got 1 week to go on in the game. We're actually able to move the campaign a full week while we're trying to chase down the Army of Southwest Missouri. And the Federals didn't do anything else anywhere else. So maybe they're trying to rest up their troops too before they make another idiotic push somewhere. We'll see. I got all these men just languishing away out here doing absolutely nothing. So yeah, once again, if you're a new viewer, returning viewer, you're not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember hit that bell icon so the next video comes out. Follow along with the series, enjoying it. Don't forget to bayonet that like button, butt stroke that comment section, and I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.